Welcome to the Sheraton Tokoriki Island in Fiji. This is the Sheraton Tokoriki Resort and Spa. It is located on Tokoriki Island in the Mamanucas of Fiji. This is a really small island. There are only 2 resorts on it, so it's definitely more a boutique feel. There are 3 ways to get here. There's the public ferry, a helicopter transport, or you can charter a small speedboat. The ferry is going to be your cheapest option. We booked our ferry through South Seas Cruises. Basically all the boats on the main island of Fiji leave out of Port Denarau, and our ferry was no exception. It was a really comfortable ride. All the seats were padded, there were tables, good air conditioning, and it took about an hour and 45 minutes to get here because we made a couple of other stops. They gave us a welcome tropical fruit drink, and then we got glasses of champagne as well, and they came around and checked us all in individually, so we didn't even have to go up to a check-in desk or anything. The room was ready pretty much right away, and they transported us there by buggy.
All right, let's give you a room tour. This is room 309, which is a king ocean view. They're playing a little fast and loose with the term ocean view. I technically can see it, but it's not like it's right in front of the ocean, but that's fine. It's a really nice, clean room. Right when we came in, we saw that they had some little goodies that say welcome home and cookies that say Bula on them. So that's just really awesome. There's also a little note here that has Kelly's name on it. Big bed, very clean. Love the painting, love the wood, lots of room, big TV, mini fridge down here. There's an ice bucket and kettle in here, and then you've got all sorts of glassware. In this drawer, we've got some tea and coffee. That's all of our stuff, which we will explode all over this room as soon as we unpack. In the closet, you're gonna find a safe. It does come with robes. It says your robe. Sheraton on there. There's an ironing board in there as well. Shower is really cool here in the bathroom. So at first I thought this was open air to the outside, but it's not. There's a glass area, but it has a further section that goes out that's kind of covered in wood, so it kind of looks like it's outside, but you don't have to deal with the heat or the bugs. Waterfall shower head. Dual vanity, which is also awesome if you're traveling as a couple. Toilet, standard, 2 rolls of toilet paper, thinking ahead. On the outside, there is a little patio that has a chair and a small table. Pretty warm out there, so I don't think we'll be spending too much time. Also on this side, there is an adjoining room, so if you did book with a friend, you can have a room right next to them. But we're traveling just the 2 of us, so that is locked off. But yeah, it's a great little room. There's a huge air conditioner here that looks like it just cranks out the AC. Yeah, I'm really excited to stay here for the next 4 days. So far, the service has been fantastic. Almost forgot to mention, the plugs are universal on this side. I haven't seen that at any of the hotels that we've stayed at so far in Fiji, so that's a bonus.
I think this did say Bula, but now it just says Blah. So a little birdie told us that the food and drinks at the Sheraton Tokoriki were a little bit expensive, so we came prepared.
We brought snacks! We ended up going to the grocery store and buying like 30 Fijian dollars worth of just snacks to offset that price. But honestly, the prices aren't as bad as I thought they would be. We were expecting prices like the Maldives or Bora Bora, where it's 50 US dollars for like a hamburger. It looked like you could get a burger, 42 Fijian.
That's about 20 US dollars. So it's about on par with LA prices.
It's definitely a little on the steeper side. I don't know what the price of alcohol is. We also stocked up on a couple bottles of wine and a few cans of beer just to offset that as well.
But at the port, there is a supermarket, so you can stock up right before you come.
Yeah, and if you do want to stock up, you have to do that before, because once you're on the island, there's no convenience store here, there's no other restaurants to eat at, you're kind of just here, so.
It's a tiny island.
Mm-hmm. But that's the appeal.
Yeah.
We spent a few hours just getting settled into our room and took a little time to explore the resort, but we have decided to come out just before sunset. They have these awesome beach cabanas that are right on the sand. This is all facing west. Most prime view for watching the sunset.
The resort has 2 restaurants. This one is called Kurkuma, which is the Indian restaurant, and we each got butter chicken tonight, which is our favorite Indian dish. And it looks pretty darn good. We both slept really well last night. I would say the air conditioning in our room is the best one we've had the entire trip. We paid a little bit extra to have breakfast included with our stay. And here at the Sheraton, you can also do half board or full board, and also full board with drinks if you just don't want to worry about any of it.
So they have a all-you-can-eat buffet, but they also have a small a la carte menu that you can order some egg dishes off of, which is also included with the price.
Even in Fiji, the Californians had to order avocado toast. In the middle of the resort, you're going to have your main building where you'll find most of your shops and restaurants and everything that you might need for the resort. The first thing you'll see is the lobby / concierge area, which is also a good place to lounge, and right next to that is the main restaurant that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There is a boutique shop in case you need anything or you forgot anything at home. There's also an art gallery and a room with a pool table if you want to play pool, and all kinds of stuff to do in this main building.
This is the main bar here at the resort. On the far end, you actually have a swim-up bar that's connected to it, so you can get drinks if you're in the pool. They also have a pizza bar here that you can order pizzas from 11 to 4 every day. Then right next to me is the activities desk. That's where you're gonna get all of your pool towels, any board games you might have, and find out about any of the included activities that are at the resort.
One of the best parts of any resort is usually the pool, and that is no exception for this resort. There is a large main pool that's kind of got this lazy river thing in between with a couple of bridges. It's very uniquely set out and it looks out over the ocean, which is really beautiful. There are tons of places to sit, little cabanas. There's also a ping pong table. As Kevin said earlier, an edge of it goes up to a swim up bar, and across the way over there is the Kurkuma restaurant, which is the other restaurant on property that serves Indian food. We ate there our first night and it was very good.
Let's talk a little bit about the activities here at the Sheraton. They have a tennis court. Tennis equipment is included, no extra charge. They also have mini golf. Also free of charge.
And they also have a gym.
If you're traveling with kids, they have a full kids club, which I'm not going to go and film inside because there's children in there right now.
No nice resort in Fiji is complete without a spa, and they do not disappoint at the Sheraton Tokoriki. This is the Tokoriki Retreat Spa. It is full service. They have massages and scrubs and rituals and all the things. And when we checked in, they gave us a voucher for 2 complimentary 15-minute foot scrubs, which we will be redeeming tomorrow.
Right next to the spa, you're going to have Coco Palms, which is an outdoor area where they do some buffets. Last night they did the seafood buffet here. I think this is a good opportunity to dive a little deeper into all the dining options. So, starting with breakfast, your main option for breakfast is going to be the Waitui restaurant. They do a buffet, which could be an extra charge, or you have the option to book breakfast included with your stay, which is what we did. You can also do in-room dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner anytime that you want. For lunches, you can go to that same Waitui restaurant, or you can get some pizza by the pool or some small bites. There really isn't a big menu for poolside, but there is that option. For dinner, it gets a little complicated. They have different restaurants that are only open on certain nights. Some nights, the Waitui restaurant is open. Some nights, the Indian restaurant is open, but it's not every single night that they're open. And then other nights, they do a buffet either inside Waitui or here. There's a board inside, explains all this, so you can kind of get some more information once you check in.
The chef of the resort also has an herb garden, but it doesn't just have herbs, it has a bunch of fruits and vegetables as well. He uses it for his special dishes. It's not quite big enough to feed the entire resort, but it is cool that they have a little bit of farm-to-table action going on. Welcome to Sheraton Tokoriki's beach. There's a really nice beachfront on the property, and there are these 5 cabanas that are first come, first served. The water is shallow and there's a reef, so you can snorkel right off the beach. It's really, really nice.
On the far end of the beach, they have a little beach shack where you can book water sport activities. They have jet skis for hire. You can also take fishing trips or day charters out of here. And then they have paddle boards and kayaks and snorkel gear that you can get. All those are an additional fee though.